Well, you didn't get the result that you guys wanted, but it felt like there was a more better all-around effort compared to last night's game.
Oh, last night was a throwaway, 2 periods throwaway hockey. So I wouldn't compare it. I wouldn't want to compare any game to last night, but compare it to the first game we had, or whatever that was, the third game we played, which was a few days ago at home. A very similar game. Probably actually had more scoring chances 5-on-5 this game than we did that game. I thought their goalie played really, really good, and excuse me, yeah, that TV timeout, believe it or not, at the 5-minute mark, I think it gave them a pause. We were all over them. You could see it coming. You know, we had got that first goal, and you could see it energized us. And that timeout, I think they're a veteran team, and they rebooted and they put it right back into our zone. Got a couple shifts in our zone. It took kind of the steam out of us, and then give Fiala credit. He counter hit Gudis, and he was able to pick up the loose puck and stuff it.
A couple of games now for Sam Colangelo. Just what have you thought of the way he's acclimated to the lineup?
He played well. I mean, I felt bad for him because there was a lot of penalties. And his line was getting ready to go, and then we took a penalty, and then we get a penalty, and he's not on a power play, so he probably sat way longer than he needed to. And then, you know, we had that really good shift there in the third period where he took it to the net, almost got a goal out of it. But you know, it's tough for college guys. They don't play a lot of hockey in college, and they come here. It's the hardest league in the world to play in. I mean, Nicky had played a whole year in the American League, so he's kind of used to the grind of it all, but I think Sam's done well.
Just weird thing with the schedule, 4 days until your last regular season game. I mean, what do you try to do just going into that final one?
Just build on what I thought we played really well. We had, we got whacked pretty hard in Edmonton, and we just didn't play well, and then we got to Vancouver and we talked about just advancing our development so that we can, win games. And it's, I've been around a long time and I've seen teams kind of pack it in, and these guys have not. Like last night we didn't play well, but they came out in the third period and they stuck together and they got back into the game. And I kind of just going to have that same mentality for the Vegas game.
Core guys kind of leading the way tonight. Z with another real solid game, solid play, and Leo as well. Smart change on that one, and then the move on Doughty. Just obviously the season hasn't gone how you guys wanted, but with the kind of core guys showing those kind of glimpses, something to get excited about moving forward, right?
Yeah, I think Z's responded really well. I've said this all along. His tenaciousness defensively, he's not going to be a big, thick stopper, but he's been tenacious and he's paid attention. And I talked earlier about his ability to be a leader because he's a popular guy, and I'm really proud of him. I think he's done a great job. I think Leo's continuing to get better. He has those flashes where he's like you saw when he skates through half their team and gets a breakaway out of it, and he's an unflappable kid. He just keeps moving forward to the next shift, whether it's good or bad. And if I'm a Ducks fan, I'm pretty excited about the young group of guys. And we missing Mac T, who I thought he had a really good string of games together before he got hurt. So it's all good. Like we got to win. Like I said to him after the game, last night we come back and it's like one of those Hollywood endings. It's 4-3, Silver's last game at home, and you think we can pull it out, and we got ourselves into that position. And tonight, it's a back-to-back game, and you would think we'd be a little bit fatigued, but we kept coming, and so we're really close. It stinks that we're not winning the games, but I think when you watch us play now compared to, say, the middle of December, there's a totally different identity to the group.
Any chance you'll have one or two reinforcements coming for Thursday?
I'm not sure about that. I just had a piece of pizza.